Hey everybody, welcome back to another medicinal series episode. Today I'm really excited to share with you how you can ditch Tylenol and treat those fevers naturally and effectively at home with simple plant medicine. This is something that's become increasingly important to my family in the last few years. I have a daughter who has started suffering from febrile seizures. That means anytime she gets a fever, she can go into a seizure episode. And that is extremely stressful. So when she started presenting with that, I dug deep into how to treat that at home without all of the Tylenol, because I've never loved Tylenol. I've never been a fan of that. So today I'm going to show you all of my favorite diaphoretic herbs that you can use to tailor make your own treatment. Diaphoretic herbs work by opening up your pores, helping your body to start sweating. It increases circulation. It helps flush out all those toxins and let all that heat out, while still letting your body go through the natural and healthy fever response that kills off whatever virus the fever is trying to attack, right? So these are my favorites, and we're gonna get into a little bit more details on each of these herbs at the end of the video. But what you need to know is when you're preparing an herbal infusion for medicinal purposes, you're not gonna make it the same way as you make a regular cup of tea. You're gonna use 1 tablespoon of dried herbs per 1 cup of boiling water, and it needs to sit for at least 20 minutes, 30 minutes, maybe even 40 minutes. But you want a really strong concoction of whatever that herb is to really get the most benefits out of it. So something like chamomile that you might be really familiar with drinking in a leisurely fashion is gonna taste really different when prepared as an herbal medicine. So the great thing with herbal medicine is there's a lot to choose from that often do similar things. So this is my complete list of diaphoretic herbs that are gonna help you fight that fever, but you can pick and choose which ones suit your personal constitution. We've talked about constitution a little bit in the past. If you're not familiar with constitution, go do a little Google for herbal medicine constitutions. Typically, the theory is that people run damp, dry, hot, and cold. So you can pick herbs to work with or to counter those constitutions. So you can choose some of these herbs that have supporting qualities that go with other symptoms that you're having. Some of them might be good for aiding in sleep. Some of them might be good antispasmodics if you're having a cough. So really feel free to pick and choose and find the herbs that really suit you best, and experiment until you find the personal blend that works for you. First up is calendula. This is considered generally very safe, but do your due diligence and check if you have certain allergies, they can cross over. You can use calendula as a tea, like the infusion we were talking about earlier, or also you can do that same preparation and add it to a bath for like really little babies or kids who maybe won't drink a tea. That's a great one to do in a bath to still get those good diaphoretic properties without having to actually drink a tea. Catnip is actually one of my favorites. I use it a lot. It is high in vitamin C and E. What I really love is it's a mild sedative. It's really great for just calming down, relaxing. It's especially hard for littles, and even me, when you're sick, it's really hard to just calm down sometimes. So that's a great bedtime add-in. Chamomile is another one that is considered generally very safe. We're all very familiar with chamomile probably. Again, when you prepare this in a medicinal sense, it's gonna be different than what you're used to. It's gonna be a very different flavor, but it's a great herb, and you can use that one in a bath as well. Tulsi, also known as holy basil, is an adaptogen, so it can help your body process stress. It's very relaxing. And it's a carminative, which means it can help stimulate appetite. So if you're having a hard time eating while you're sick, that can be a good one to help give you a little appetite boost. Hyssop. Hyssop is a great one for respiratory problems. It is great respiratory support. It is also antiviral, and it has slight sedative properties as well. Lemon balm is another tried and true one here. We love our lemon balm. It has a great flavor. Nobody protests that flavor. It's antispasmodic, so if you have a dry cough, that's a really great one. It's a digestive, if you feel like your digestive system is a little sluggish, sedative, and great for nausea. Motherwort is actually somewhat new to me. I've just started dabbling in motherwort this year, and I'm so far really loving this herb. It is antispasmodic. a slight nerving, and it promotes good circulation. It's very bitter. You can take it as a tea or a tincture, but a really important thing to note here, do not take this if you are pregnant. It can stimulate uterine contractions, and just do not take this if pregnant. Okay, peppermint, another one we're all probably pretty familiar with. It's a great one, considered generally very safe. Antispasmodic, nausea relief, increases circulation. All good things. Yarrow is one that I really love and use frequently. It's antibacterial, a decongestant, and it's astringent. So I especially like this if I feel really mucusy. I feel like it just helps kind of tone everything. Definitely one worth experimenting with, and really easy to wildcraft. I feel like pretty much anywhere in the world yarrow grows. Elderflowers are antiviral. They are actually a natural source of quercetin, if you've seen that become popular in the last couple years. I know I have. And they are high in anthocyanins, which is an antioxidant. The same as the berries are really high in anthocyanins as well. So those are my top picks for diaphoretic herbs. All of the herbs on this list are diaphoretic. If you prepare them in a strong herbal concoction, they are going to help your body sweat it out, release that excess heat, get your circulation going, and get those toxins out. I hope that this is helpful and inspires you to do a little bit more checking and research. And as always, know that I am not a medical professional. This is not medical advice. If you're on any medications at all, consult your healthcare provider and do your own due diligence looking into these a little bit deeper before you start using them in your daily life. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please check out this playlist. It has all of our herbal medicinal series right here for you to enjoy.